So you have a YouTube channel.
I don't.
Which is
my wife does. Well, I do, but yeah, I don't use
you
it.
as a pair.
As a pair, we have.
As a pair,
channel,
you have a YouTube channel.
Yeah.
So that's where all the filming goes for.
Yeah.
But most of the content you create is for the Instagram page, right? And the blog.
All the photos are for Instagram. All the product photos are for Steph's blog, which will appear at the bottom of the screen right now.
Of course.
And then all the filming is a mixture. It's in combination with her blog, but it's for our YouTube channel. Obviously, we put our videos on YouTube, and then they appear on the blog as well.
Because you always go into a photo with a goal in mind, right?
No.
No?
Just go with the flow.
I mean, you have a product that you're taking a photo of.
Yeah.
So that's a goal of sorts.
Yeah, I agree with that. So, objective being, I want to capture as much of it as possible, or as much of the subject as possible. Hence why I got 2 lenses, just in case. One is not enough. Which way? This way.
So you got a
really,
zoom and a prime.
Yeah. So really, what I want is I want to be close enough to the subject that I can see their eyes and focus on their eyes, and then we just experiment and go from there. I don't really have a style because most of the time I'm filming rather than doing photography. So it's always a bit of an experiment. We get somewhere eventually.
Yeah.
And if it's no good, you scrap it.
And go again.
And do it again. Hello.
The first question I gotta ask is, what made you start doing what you're doing? What, flicked that switch and said, I'm gonna start a blog, or I'm gonna start posting pictures on Instagram?
I started blogging because I was already on Twitter and I saw loads of other people doing it, and I thought it would just be something really fun to do in my pastime. So I finally, after uni, decided to just take the plunge and go for it, and it was the best thing I've done. It stopped me from going crazy whilst trying to find a job because it took 6 months. And yeah, I just ran with it and I've loved it, and I was already into photography and it was my way of getting back into it. And then filming he had already done before, so we just decided to start doing lookbooks, and then from there kind of record all our travels and upload it and see where it goes.
So it sort of came naturally then?
Yeah.
It wasn't like a business strategic decision or anything like that?
No.
You didn't have plans to make money off of it?
Well, I would eventually like to make money off it, but it just depends what happens at the end of the day. At the moment I'm having fun and it's still a hobby, and I think if you completely set your sights just to make money, you're never going to enjoy it and you're never going to experiment because you're always going to have that eye on the money. So it's better just to kind of see what comes along the way. I've already worked with different brands, so it's really fun just to kind of go with the flow and see what happens.
Another question I have is, do you have any tips for people? Because obviously we've been walking around this wonderful forest and this river and the vineyard, and you seem to know what you're doing, even though you make it look like as if you do, right? So is there anything that you would want to say to people who like your content that might want to do something similar?
I'd say if you want to do it, just do it. Even if it's like picking up your phone or your parents' phone or a friend's camera or whatever, just do it. I mean, when I was at uni and I was started doing some filming, it was only from some of my friends, including yourself, who had cameras, that I was able to improve a little bit. So even if it's rubbish at first, it doesn't really matter, because it doesn't even matter if someone's watching it or seeing it. Even if you've got one follower and that's your mum, that can already be enough to allowing you to keep doing what you're doing. And if you enjoy it, eventually you just get better and better. So, we feel natural doing what we do, and as you saw today, but that's mostly because we've been doing it for over a year now, and we work together nicely. We just happen, I wonder why. But we just do what we do because we enjoy doing it, not because we're doing it for someone else. So if you keep doing what you're doing, you're gonna get better at it, and eventually you're more natural. And obviously, because I don't usually go and photograph some other person. The only person I really photograph is my wife. So obviously she knows how to stand, what I'm looking for, and vice versa. Sometimes she does the same thing for me, even though it doesn't work as well for me. But and it's the same thing applies to filming. We started with a style, and we followed people online and tried different styles. And we were like, okay, we like that, and we just experimented. And what works, what doesn't, you get rid of it.
And you just practice. So obviously the more you do, the more you practice what you're doing, and then the better you get, you learn more skills, and also experimenting all the time. So if you don't experiment, you're never going to grow because you don't know what you're missing as such.
Yeah.
So just try new things out. If you watch someone who you like, just kind of pick apart the video as such and then just try different bits that they've done. Even if it's just using different music or the way you edit. Just switch up and see what happens. So at the end of the day, you're going to make it for yourself. Even if you made vlogs and videos, publish them, but actually just making it for you, at the end of the day, then 20 years down the line, you can look back at it and actually see what you've done. And the progression is amazing to kind of see that all.
So the tip is, just keep doing it. Don't stop. You can't stop. You got to keep doing it, and you will eventually get better. Obviously, there's other stuff, like looking at other creators online and friends and stuff. You might get an idea of the style. Try that style. If it works, it works. If it doesn't, let go of it. But you got to do it for yourself. Don't do it for anyone else. You got to do it for yourself.
Yeah, that's the main thing. A lot of people are starting out thinking that they're going to be huge and
There's no point.
they're going to make a lot of money,
There's
but
no point in doing that. You got to do it for you because you enjoy it. And if you're not having fun, stop. I mean, Steph, for example, she tried doing a couple of sit-down videos on YouTube, and she just didn't feel that was right, so she stopped. And that's the right thing to do.
Otherwise, you won't want to. You don't have the motivation to do it. So yeah, just do what you like and scrap what doesn't work and progress forward.
cool.
Other tips: don't drop your kit.
Don't drop your kit. Have you done that many times or
A few times.
Done it
a few times?
Mostly dropping lenses. Alright.
So following up on that, obviously keeping on going and doing what you do is a great tip, but is there any way that you feel you want to improve in? Is there any field that you're looking to improve?
I really enjoy making travel vlogs, and I think that they're really interesting to put together, but also for other people it's really nice for them to be able to see another part of the world and inspire them to go there. That's how I get inspired to travel, is from looking at other people's videos. So I think the main way to move forwards would be kit, so maybe looking into getting a drone and being able to do those aerial shots, and maybe even just editing style, just kind of seeing what we can do to change it and switch it up.
Yep. Yeah, travel vlogs are good. I mean, they're hard to make because you'd think that you're actually wasting a lot of your time filming rather than relaxing or spending time with your family and stuff. But actually, that's not completely true. What you're actually doing, when you look at footage, you're actually only seeing a couple of minutes a day of what we actually do. It's not a lot. It's just in different places, in different scenarios, doing different things. But I think everyone, whenever you go on a little adventure, okay, not if it's just, even if it's a day, it might be worth it. If you go on a little adventure with your family or with your partner or with friends, film it. Just take a camera. It doesn't have to be good, even if it's on your phone. It's, in my opinion, video and photography are something that you can keep forever. It's something that you can show your kids, and you can come back home and say, all the people who couldn't go with you on that holiday, you can show them, and hopefully that will inspire them to go and travel and inspire them to do the same thing.
But then also each vlog you do, you can work out what mistakes you made, so you go, okay, next time I'll do this differently, or I'll film that area because that one wasn't done right. So by filming the different places that you travel to, you actually see where you can improve and how you can move it forward.
Yep, definitely.
Awesome. So the last thing I gotta ask is, what are your goals for this year, and how do you sort of want to proceed, and how do you want to achieve those goals?
I think our videos are like getting to a standard where they're actually quite good, in my opinion. Being a bit vain here, aren't I? No, I think our videos are getting to a point where they're quite good. I think Steph's photos, especially her blog, is getting to a point where it's really attractive to brands. So, like, I think my goal from a video perspective is we're doing a bit of traveling this year. I want to just improve on every single video we make, get more footage, get more interesting footage, and like try and captivate our audience in a way that hasn't been done before. And I can't really tell you how we're going to do that, because we do that as we go along. But my goal is to be able to do that. I think Steph's goal with her blog is slightly different.
Yeah, with my blog I'm gonna get my own domain name and have like my own website as such, so that I can then do a lot more with it, and brands then kind of, they want to work with you more because they see you've got your own website, but also you've got your own domain authority, or is it domain authority?
Yeah, cut that bit. Your own domain authority.
Yeah, so that means that they can see how many people are visiting your site and how popular it is, and it's just basically a number that they use to work out who to work with. So for me, I want to be able to really push my blog out there and really be able to start working with big brands, even if it's starting off with small ones first and then just growing that out. But yes, I think it's just trying to get everything to reach a wider audience, and actually being able to find people who currently don't see our videos but would really enjoy them. It's trying to reach those people and really be able to push it out there a bit further.
Okay, that's awesome. Thanks guys a lot. I'm gonna be obviously linking your channel and everything, and showcasing some of the stuff you guys have been doing today. But overall, yeah, it's been a pleasure. Thanks very much.